Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, click that button down below and subscribe. So today's look right here is this nice cut crease, super matte eye look. I am usually not the type to go in with nothing but matte shades, but I do like how it turned out. It's something different for me. If you guys have seen a lot of my videos, yeah, I really do like how it turned out, and as you can see, I have no shimmer shade, no highlight, nothing. Super matte. Yeah, I also used a new foundation in this video, so I'm excited to show you guys how that worked out for me. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look right here, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so as you can see, brows are done, filled in, and all that good stuff. So I went in with this right here. This is the BH Studio Pro palette. Absolutely love this. Look, I, no joke, use this a lot. I use this pretty much like every single day at some point, and I always seem to always go to this palette here, just because it has so many different shades in this palette, which is amazing. And this brush right here is my favorite. It's really the only brush I use. I have like a couple of backups for this. So this is my Anastasia of Beverly Hills number 12 brush. Definitely pick this up if you haven't yet. It is actually the most amazing brush for your brows. I also went in with some concealer just to prep the eye for shadow. I went in with this one from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me, and this is the shade 20. And to buff that out, I went in with the Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques. So these two, I always switch back and forth from concealers or like MAC a soft ochre paint pot or things like that. So whatever it is that you have that's going to work as a good base before you apply your shadow is perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with this right here. This is the Rimmel, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I absolutely love this, and I love this e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. blush brush. I don't use it for blush. I have actually a couple of these brushes just because they're so freaking affordable. But for this one today, I'm actually just applying the pressed powder and just setting that concealer. I love this brush because it's literally big enough to like literally just set the whole eye in one shot, you know? So it's perfect for that. It's also really nice for like blush and things like that, so you can definitely use this for so many things. Alright guys, so for today's palette, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35V palette, and the palette just looks like this. Just to remind you guys, I've done a look using this palette already. I will link it down below for you guys in case you guys are interested. I just love this palette because it has so many nice shades. It has like your bold and fun shades. It's definitely a palette you can use for special occasions and things like that. You also have your neutrals, which you know you can use on a daily basis, and you know it's just, it works for anything. So this is why I like this palette so much. And today's look is not going to be something bold. I haven't done a neutral look in quite a while, I feel like, so I need to show my neutral shades some love as well. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This one is called Scandal, and I'm gonna go in with a, what is this? This is the Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I will link it down below for you guys. It's a Valentine's Day look. I used all of her all of her eyeshadow, all of her eye brushes. It's a set that she came out with. I'm sure you guys all know that, but I was, you know, really surprised to see that they work really nice. They're super soft and all that good stuff. So I will leave that video listed down below for you guys in case you guys want to see it. But I'm just going to apply that shade Scandal right into the crease with this brush as our transition shade. Alright, so now that I'm done with that shade, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Vixen. It's this brown right here. And I'm going to grab another JH brush. This is the number 40 brush. I'm going to grab that shade and I'm going to apply that into the crease. and just define that. Alright, so for the next shade, I'm going to go in with this one right here. This one's called In the Zone. And I'm going to stick with the same brush. All I'm going to do is just apply this right over that shade Vixen. Alright, so right now I'm going to go right back in with this brush, the JH32 brush, and I'm going to grab that shade Scandal once again, just grab a little bit of that shadow, and I'm just going to blend this out so it doesn't look so harsh, and I'm just going to soften it up. But I still want to keep that intensity in the crease. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this brush right here. This is a clean JH30 brush. I'm just going to blend out a little bit more. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one's called Wild Thing, and I'm going to use that JH40 brush again. So I'm going to grab that shade and as well apply that into that crease. So basically what I'm doing is I'm adding, blending, adding, and blending, and just layering shadow on top of shadow. Alright, so for right now I think I'm done with the crease area. What I'm going to do right now is I decided that I'm going to do a cut crease. I'm not going to use the shimmer shade on the eyelid just because I feel like I do that all the time, or somehow it just happens that I end up using that. So I'm going to do a full matte eye look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut crease like I said, and I'm going to grab my Morphe M421 brush and some of that Maybelline Fit Me concealer and just start cutting the crease. I actually think that came out super good. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the other one. Alright, so now that I'm done cutting the crease, I'm going to grab my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Go Nude. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with that JH40 brush. I'm going to take all three of these shades that I used in the crease, and I'm just going to go over the crease one more time. Alright, so this is what the eyes are looking like. What do you guys think so far? Obviously this is not the full eye look, but so far it's looking good. Super matte, super neutral. And yeah, I will be right back. I'm just going to apply lashes. Alright guys, so as you can see, I finished applying my lashes, and today's lashes are the Kiss number 11 lashes. So now that I'm done with those, I'm going to go in with some face primer. I'm going to go in with this Master Prime from Maybelline. This is the Blur and Defend, and this is the Ruby Kiss Never Touch Up by Pores. Well, not by Pores, it's Goodbye Pores primer. So I'm going to go in with those, and once we're done with that, we will jump into foundation. Alright guys, so I'm super excited for foundation today. I ended up picking up the brand new L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour Freshwear foundation. Super excited to try this out. I picked mine up in the shade 460, which is golden beige. I'm hoping this is actually going to match me pretty well. I've never had issues with L'Oreal foundation, so I'm hoping that this foundation is just as good. I'm gonna go onto the Ulta website just to read some of the benefits for this foundation. So it's supposed to, let's see, up to 24-hour fresh staying power, long-lasting foundation with their most lightweight, breathable texture, waterproof, transfer-resistant, and sweat-resistant foundation. That's interesting. It's good to know. It's a medium to full buildable coverage foundation with a natural finish. So that's nice. Let's see how it works out. I obviously prime my face just as I usually would because you know what? That's what I do. I'm not gonna not use a primer when I'm trying out a new foundation. So I'm gonna go in with a damp Real Techniques sponge. All right, so it looks like this. It has a nice little pump and it also has like a nice resting spot for your finger, which is really nice. I'm going to apply 1, 2. It pumps out the foundation really nicely, actually. I have to say that's actually really nice and easy. And it seems like you have actual control. Yeah, it does actually. So the pump is really nice. I'm going to start applying this with the damp Real Techniques sponge all over the face. Alright, so far the color is pretty good. It definitely is pretty lightweight. It feels very lightweight. It blends out super nicely, blends out with no issues at all, and it does look pretty fresh, you know, like it does give you that fresh look. It's not a dewy look. It's more of a, yeah, kind of like a fresh, more of like maybe a satin kind of finish. It's I could still definitely see things peeking through the foundation. So far, 2 pumps all for pretty much just right here. I didn't even do the forehead yet. It's pretty okay. I feel like this amount of foundation would be good for maybe like every day, but it does say it's pretty buildable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit more foundation and build up the coverage. Alright, so far I do like it. I feel like I was able to build up the coverage just a little bit. I like it. Looks nice, looks fresh, looks nice and even, and I feel like it covered, I mean, I don't have much to cover, you know what I mean? But I mean, for me, I feel like it worked pretty nicely. It evened out everything, and like I said, it applies really nicely, feels really lightweight, and yeah, so now I'm going to move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution concealers. I have C7 and C8. The C7 is going to add some brightness. And to blend that out, I'm going to go with my Real Techniques sponge again. Alright, so to cream contour today, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia cream contour kit. And I'm going to grab this shade right here. And I'm grabbing my Real Techniques, what is this? Pointed foundation brush. All right, so to blend that out, I'm gonna grab my Real Techniques contour brush. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my RCMA powder and my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to set the under eye and my smile lines and my T-zone. All right, so now to set that cream contour, I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and brush, and I'm gonna grab that shade right here in the middle, which is obviously my most used. All right, guys, so I am going to jump right back into the eyes. I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. It's part of a brush set, and I'm going to go in with this shade first and these two shades. How about that? We'll go in with these shades first and just apply that on the lower lash line. All right, now I'm going to go in with that darker brown with the same brush. And then I'm going to go in with this brush right here. This is the Morphe M507 brush. It's clean, and I'm just going to blend that out. I am going to apply some mascara on the lower lashes. All right, so for lips, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel Lip Liner in the shade Tiramisu. And on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Loreal lipstick, and that's called All Out Pout, which is my favorite. And now this look is pretty much complete. I just need to go in with some setting spray. As you can see, I didn't apply any highlighter just because I wanted to keep this look super matte. So I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Spray. All right, guys, so this is the final look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think of the eyes? Super matte, no shimmer. I know it's crazy, and I have no highlight, which is absolutely shocking. So yeah, it's also a nice cut crease for you guys. And for the foundation, I really do like it. I mean, it applied really nicely. Everything seems to, you know, work really nice with each other with all the products that I use together. There's no patchiness or anything like that, so I really do like it. I will continue on using it and let you guys know eventually how I really feel about it, but so far so good. I do like it. But yeah, this is the look that I came up with. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.